Momo.
Guys, two clubs have emerged as front runners to sign Mohammed Kudus, Chelsea and Tottenham. It could even be a three-horse race, depending on what Newcastle does in the coming days. But if you were to advise Mohammed Kudus, as at this point he's in Ghana, if you were to advise him, which club should he play next season? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. In today's video, we are going to talk about Mohammed Kudus, talk about Kamaldin Sumani, alidu, Seidu, Partey, and many more. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You are watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it and begin with Partey. Today is 30th of June 2025. Partey's contract with Arsenal has come to an end. He's a free agent. But then I want to show you a video that got a lot of people talking last season. Check this out. So guys, you have seen the video. Partey with his family waving to the crowd. That was Arsenal's last home game in the just ended season. The narrative then was Partey was waving bye-bye to Arsenal fans that he's done with the season. And that looks like the narrative now. So a lot of people are bringing that back, the whole video back. It is going viral. A lot of people are bringing that video back that, you know, Partey knew that he'll be leaving Arsenal. Now, let me know what you think about that video down below in the comments. Partey has played 5 seasons with Arsenal. During those 5 seasons, he played a total of 167 games for the club, scoring 9 goals and providing 7 assists. I think he has done well based on my own opinion. I think Arsenal is going to miss Partey. The fans, the players, they are all going to miss Partey and what he brings on the pitch. But then one memorable video of Partey that gets me laughing and going always is this particular video. Guys, let's check it out.
After Partey.
So guys, you have seen the video. It is very funny. Partey singing a Ghanaian gospel song to the Arsenal teammate. It is very funny to me. But then that is what Partey can do. He has this humorous personality that anytime you're around him, you always be laughing. I've seen it with the national team. I've also seen it with the Arsenal team too. So guys, this is it with Partey. We wish him nothing but the best. But then the question is, what is next for Partey? What is the decision? Where is he going to play next season? Partey has options. He spoke to Barcelona, so definitely Barcelona is in the books. Juventus are also there. They are long-time admirers of Partey. Saudi Arabian clubs, they are also there. Long-time admirers of Partey. So Partey has options to choose from. But if you were to advise the player, where should he play next? Should he still play in Europe and still look for silverware to better his CV, look for a team that can help him win trophies? Or he should go to the Saudi Arabian club and go and take money? What advice would you give to Partey? Let me know it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from Partey and talk about Kamaldin Sumani. Now, this is coming from Atalanta. The report from Italy stating that Kamaldin Sumani would be holding his medicals today, 30th June, and complete the rest of the formalities to become a player of Atalanta during the week. But then the medicals would be today. Once that is done, though, the rest, their formalities, signing and all those things. But then the most important thing is the medicals. So don't be surprised when you start seeing, oh, medical successful for Kamaldin Sumani, medical successful for Kamaldin Sumani. Because once that is done today, the rest is formalities. He signed from Southampton to Atalanta, and we are all happy about the move. But I have only one advice for Kamaldin Sumani. And I'm sure a lot of Ghanaians are going to agree with me when I say this. Kamaldin Sumani, stay fit. Stay fit. At Southampton, the main problem was that he was mostly injured. So please stay fit. Take care of yourself. I always say this. No matter how talented you are, if you are not available to show it, nobody will see what you can do. So stay fit when you go to Atalanta. Then you can show us what you can do. Second advice is, please, when you get to the final third, your finishing, work on it. If you want to get a personal coach, get it, work on it. We have seen other players who have worked on their finishing. Vinicius Junior, number one. When he went to Real Madrid at first, it was dribbling. But now look at him. He looks like a complete player because he has worked on his finishing and added goals and assists to his game. So Kamaldeen Sumani, this is an advice from someone who likes you. Please work on your finishing. Work on it. I don't hate anything about you. I like you very much. But when it comes to your gameplay, you have the talent. It is there. We all know you can dribble, you can take players on. But please work on your finishing because the Italian league is not as difficult or as competitive like the way the English Premier League is. So there, you can dribble and do everything you want, but we want to see you score more goals and provide more assists. So guys, that is my advice to Kamaldeen Sumani. If you have other advice for the player, let me know it down below in the comment. Now let's move away from Kamaldeen Sumani and talk about Mohammed Kudus, the star boy. Yesterday, he began a very brilliant and nice initiative in his community, giving back to the community, organize the Bazaki football tournament. I brought you that update in my previous video. Today, he's going to continue giving back to his alma mater, conduct cluster of schools, playing football with his neighborhood, his friends, his relatives, guys.
The support, that's where I started my education career, and I think it's very pivotal in playing football. You need to understand and read your contract. So, but I just want to thank you guys for coming here and showing me the love. I'll definitely be back. Cheers.
I want to talk about this at the end of the video because there are a lot of updates concerning Mohammed Kudus. He has been trending since morning. So let's talk about the updates. Let's begin with what SportsCornerGH had to say about Mohammed Kudus. Now, they report stating that Mohammed Kudus has completed more successful dribbles than any other player in the last 2 Premier League seasons, completing 216 successful dribbles. That is Kudus for you. One of Kudus' best ability is dribbles. And in the last 2 EPL seasons, nobody comes close to the player. 216 completed or successful dribbles. I know last season, we can all argue that, oh, he went for, others are going to say it didn't go. But at the end of the day, he scored 5 goals. And even though we saw that it didn't go well, a lot of clubs and their scouts saw something else on the pitch. And because of that, he's attracting interest from a lot of clubs. Now, let's talk about his latest transfer update. Yesterday, I stated that Tottenham held talks with his agency concerning an interest in Mohammed Kudus, and that has been reported by Fabrizio Romano today. Now, this is what the updates say. This is coming from Maturo, and it was reported by Fabrizio Romano, stating that Tottenham have genuine interest in Mohammed Kudus, and he's high on the list for this summer. Initial contacts took place with his new agent while there are more clubs involved. That is why I asked you at the beginning of the video that the clubs that have emerged as front runners, where should Mohammed Kudus go? Tottenham is there. So let's talk about Tottenham first. Now, when Tottenham spoke to Mohammed Kudus' new agency, the whole talk was about Tottenham's project and how they believe and how the new coach believes, Thomas Frank believes, Mohammed Kudus can play a pivotal role in that new project. Now, Mohammed Kudus saw the proposal, saw the project. He liked it because of 3 reasons. One, because of UCL. Tottenham are going to play UCL next season, whether you like it or not. They won the Europa League. So because of UCL, it looked very pleasing to Mohammed Kudus. 2, they're in the EPL. So definitely, Mohammed Kudus does not want to go anywhere. He still wants to play in the EPL. 3, increase in salary. He's going to get more than what is earning at West Ham. So it is good for Mohammed Kudus. So he gave the green light. Now, Tottenham have to now deal with West Ham. That is where the problem is. West Ham have reduced the asking price for Mohammed Kudus. It is now 65 million. But when this whole report about Tottenham being interested in Mohammed Kudus came up, Tottenham wanted to test the waters with between 50 to 60 million euros for Mohammed Kudus. They are yet to formally approach West Ham. But when they do, we want to see them bid at least close to the asking price. So this would be done with Because every day you wake up, Kudus this, Kudus that. It's becoming too much. Oh. But I just hope that this can be done with. But then, guys, this is what Tottenham are planning to do. Mohammed Kudus is high on their list, priority signing for Tottenham. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Chelsea. Yesterday, I stated that Chelsea were interested in one of either João Pedro or Mohammed Kudus. Yesterday, Chelsea completed the signing of João Pedro from Brighton and Hove Albion. They also completed the Gettins deal. Now, one will be asking, why are Chelsea signing a lot of wingers, a lot of forwards? Guess what? They have other players who also believe in the club. Now, the news we are getting is that Enzo Maresca has told the hierarchy that, you know what, get me Mohammed Kudus too. Yes, Chelsea want to add Mohammed Kudus to the list of forwards they have. Chelsea have a lot of forwards too. Wingers, they have a lot. And I know what they are trying to do. They want squad depth. Chelsea wants squad depth because looking at the games they are going to play next season, they want squad depth. They want to win. At least they want to go as far as possible in every single tournament they are going to play in. Now, Chelsea wants Mohammed Kudus because they believe these players will be leaving the club. Christopher Nkunku, he'll be leaving. Madueke, he'll be leaving. Even Nicholas Jackson, there is this news that he might leave. Tyreek George might leave on loan. So all these players leaving, they need new players in. Gettins is in, João Pedro is in, Estavio is going to come in, Mohammed Kudus. So it's like 4 out, 4 in. Let's not forget, Raheem Sterling has returned from loan, and he's a player who is not in the plans of Enzo Maresca. So definitely, he's also out of the picture. So you get where this whole conversation is going. At first, they only wanted 1 out of two of these players because both players are versatile. Both players know how to play numerous positions up front. But then Chelsea wants 2 of them, Kudus and João Pedro. João Pedro done, Kudus is up next. So that is the update that has to do with Chelsea. The third one has to do with Newcastle United. Now, Newcastle United were not able to get their man, João Pedro. They are still pushing in for other players. If they are not able to get that, they will come to Mohammed Kudus. But let's not forget, they are also interested in Anthony Elanga. If they are not able to get Anthony Elanga, trust me, Kudus is their next option. They are going for Kudus by all means. So these 3 clubs is going to be a 3-horse race in the coming days for Mohammed Kudus. That's why I asked you, advise Kudus, which club should he go to? Chelsea, Tottenham, or Newcastle United? Let me know your answers down below in the comments because there is a lot happening with the Starboy. Every day you hear different things concerning the Starboy. I'm sure by the time I'll be posting this video, there will be another update concerning the Starboy. Don't be surprised. He's still the Starboy. So guys, this is the update concerning the player. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Please watch to the end because I'm going to tell you what he's doing today when it comes to giving back to the community. Now, let's move away from Mohammed Kudus and talk about Seidu. Now, Seidu plays for Stade Rennes. And last season, he played a game for Stade Rennes, and it was against Lille. I'm trying to recall the game very well. The game he played last season was for Stade Rennes against Lille and got injured. After medical assessment, we heard that he picked up an ACL injury. He did not play football for 8 months. Yes, 8 months. The good news and the reports we are receiving from France is that Seidu is fit and has been integrated back to the team. And currently, he's training for the upcoming season, which is good for the player because this player is a key player for Stade Rennes. At the beginning of last season, he won Player of the Month back-to-back with the club. Yeah, he won it because he was a key player in that defense. That 3-back they play, he was a key player there for them. So this is a player who is back from injury and I'm happy. And it's good news for the national team Ghana because of our World Cup qualifiers. We are going to play in September. At least we have one key center-back or defender back for us. And this is good news. Seidu is back from an ACL injury after 8 months. After 8 months. That is really interesting. And this is positive concerning the player. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from that and talk about another transfer that I know is going to be of interest to you. Now, there's a player called Emmanuel who plays for Wolfsberger AC in the Austrian League. Now, this player in 2024 left Wafa, here in the motherland, here in Ghana, left Wafa and went to Wolfsberger AC in 2024. When he went to the team and signed for the team, he started playing with the reserve team. He played only 4 games. After 4 games, he impressed. They were all surprised. They were like, who is this Ima guy that is doing so well with the reserve team? Let's promote him to the senior team. So in 2024, after 4 games with the reserve team, he was promoted to the senior team. With the senior team, he really performed well. Last season, let me tell you about his statistics. He played a total of 32 games, scoring 4 goals and providing 6 assists. Now you'll be wondering, is he a striker? No, he's not a striker. He's a central midfielder. How many midfielders have these statistics? He's a central midfielder. And now, because of his performance in just 1 season with the Austrian League, he's attracting interest from a club in France. Now, he's attracting interest from Saint-Etienne. Yes, Saint-Etienne are interested in signing the player. Now, Saint-Etienne plays in French League 2. They want to bolster their squad. Now, this player, they set a bid of 1 million euros to Wolfsberger AC for the player. It was rejected. Now, the reason why it was rejected is because the club wants more than 1 million. They want 3 million for the player. But it is believed, according to reports, that definitely Saint-Etienne is going to come back with another offer for the player. So, guys, keep an eye on this. Emmanuel Ofori Ajiman, 21 years of age, a central midfielder who is doing so well with Wolfsberger AC. Don't be surprised if you see him in the French League. The French League 2 with Saint-Etienne, a very good player by us standard. I hope the coaches take a note of this player because definitely what he's doing is busting our mind from the motherland out there doing his own thing. I'm just happy about this player. So guys, this is the latest update I have for you concerning all these players live here. Now let's talk about what Mohammed Kudus is doing here in Ghana. The Mohammed Kudus tournament is going on now. Yesterday, the Bazaki football tournament went on. Academy 11, they won the whole thing. Kudus himself was awarded Zongo Hero with what he's doing. He emerged from the Zongo and he's now a role model to a lot of kids. So he was awarded with that Zongo Hero award and everything. Today, he's going to return to his alma mater, Kanda cluster of schools, and give back to the school. Inspire, talk to the students, tell them that, you know what, I made it out. You can also do that. If you have the talent, you can do that. That is not all. Football too will happen. The weather is doing some way here in Accra. But if I know my Accra people, whether they not shine, the football there will happen. Even if it's 30 minutes, it will still happen. You understand? So, guys, let me leave you with some small footages of what is happening today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go back.
Momo. Warmly welcoming our superstar Open, boss.